Good afternoon, evening, everybody. Welcome back to Kairos Casting. We're in We Like Dota League Season 2, and we're deep into the season. We're about halfway done. We're in Week 6 now, and we're going up against two of the more heavyweight guys right here. Spacejam All-Stars against Hoho, haha, or H4 as I'll be referring to him in this match. We are... Spacejam All-Stars are 3-1 going into this. I think they have a bye as well. I'm not quite sure. But Hoho are, if they aren't undefeated, they only have one loss. I don't want to completely look at I don't want to completely do this without getting spoilers on this. So anyway, Tugs is their captain on this side, and you got Charles Barkley on the other side. Looks like we have possibly one stand-in. Spacejam are a bit of an enigma because there are a lot of up until as this league has been progressing. There's been a lot of stand-ins for Spacejam. The first week, I think it was 3 stand-ins. When we played them, Floor is Lava, there was like 2 or 3 stand-ins, and then I think they've solidified a little bit more since then. H4 have been pretty solid out the gate. They are the only team who have beaten my beloved Floor is Lava. They're the only team that have shut anybody out in the entire league. No kills against our team had no kills against them. They did that well. So Lesh, Lena, and so Lesh, Lena getting more of the nukers and carries banned out on Hoho versus the roamers and gankers on Spacejam, which is a pretty good choice. If they don't ban out Sniper at this point, I'm going to be a little pissed. But sometimes I wonder if half of these names are just to draw out a troll ban, just to get an advantage. I mean, that's a pretty valid strategy, actually. So TA gets banned out next, and we got Gyro and Winter making it through. Good combo right there. Versus Storm Spirit and Witch Doctor, also a very good combo. So two very good mid to late game carries did make it through. One good mid gamer, one good mid laner. Gyro could mid, but he's most likely going to be in the safe lane with the bird. I'd love to see Phoenix, Winter, and Gyro in the same lane. That's still an option. Yeah. I'm watching a replay here, but hey, it could happen. But we have TA getting banned out on the other side. That's a pretty good choice, but they haven't picked a mid yet, so that's not bad. Drow getting banned out. I guess that's kind of unnecessary. Not really strong in this meta. If nothing else, just to give the aura to like a really strong carry like Storm, but and perhaps Gyro, but he's on the other team, so I'm surprised no PL's up for grabs here. Bounty's up for grabs, Shaky's up for grabs. A lot of standard meta stuff right now. Tier 1 meta, you can call it. Still up for grabs. So we've got Quap. Quap's out. Too bad. I like saying Quap in the dire safe lane. Quap top. There goes Bounty Hunter. And here we go in the second set of picks here. They need a mid, maybe another support, preferably another support, mid, and preferably another carry. Both sides need pretty much the exact same thing. They've got somewhat a healer, more of a nuker, stunner, and witch doctor. They've got a solid healer in Winter, a good nuker, and that Winter's Curse is hellacious. Rubik is still up for grabs, and if they have a decent Rubik player on Spacejam, I don't know if they do, but let me see if I can dig up these stats here. That's find some stats. Hey buddy, Squeaks might be making an appearance as a co-caster here if he wants to, but I don't think he's hungry enough yet. Burning that H4 really putting some thought in this. They're burning that reserve clock quite a bit. Alright, so Spacejam. I have no information on these guys. I actually could not, I tried doing research on these players, and it would not bring up the information the standard way like everybody else. Like actually putting in their name, typing in their name, not in the esports section, but actually just typing in their name and looking it up the old-fashioned way. Just could not pull up a lot of these players. So we've got H4. Yep, so I'm pretty safe to say I don't know if they have a Rubik player. But there goes Shaky. He gets picked. And they have yet to pick a safe lane hero. If they don't ban out PL on H4, pick him right now, they're going to have to deal with him this match. And Flat Cannon, I mean, they've got a decent amount of AoE to deal with him, but late game they don't. I mean, the curse can turn. I mean, the curse could backfire horribly if they wind up cursing an actual illusion. It'll turn the curse. It'll make the curse end prematurely if they, you know, you curse an illusion, boom, and the curse is done, and that's it. And Darkseer for the off lane. Okay, so that pretty much frees up a free Phantom Lich pick for Spacejam if they want to go that route. They can do it. I think we saw. I remember seeing Charles on Undying before. Necro, Doom, and Mirana before. No, they go with the Wraith King. They go with a different kind of zombie. PL still up for grabs though. H4, if they want to turn around and get a last second ban there, they can do it. And they banned Bristleback of all things. They've already got a tank on Spacejam. Now there's been 2 unnecessary bans on H4. This is, I mean, as solid as these guys are, this is actually probably the worst draft I've seen out of them. So mainly because banning Drow and Bristle is kind of unnecessary. They've already got a tank. Spacejam do. They've already got a tank. They've already got and Drow's just not strong in this meta. So maybe they just know something that I don't. That's possible. I am also an idiot. And also, let me know, guys. I'm kind of sort of doing a half-C survey. Like if there's a particular environment you want me to do. Like right now, I've got all the ones you got from Reborn. They're all on shuffle, so we'll see which one's gonna get played on this one. Spacejam. Okay, so if they don't pick. They still have the option of picking PL right here. A little worried for H4 here in the draft. They've got a nice synergy with Spirit Breaker and Darkseer though. I gotta say though, that's pretty dangerous. Just charging around with that Ion Shell early to mid game, that is dangerous. And sending them out the gate a little faster with the Surge for 6-7 seconds. You max it out, maybe in the mid game you'll probably have 4.5 to 6 seconds. Before you send them off on their way across the map. That'll make reaction time for Spacejam that much less. Or you could surge him as he arrives, if he happens to be on the receiving end of it. Ion Shell and surge him as he arrives and do more damage. But there's a pretty decent amount of tank here. I mean, you got Wraith King, he's really hard to kill. You got a strength based guy here, you got a little heal from the Doctor, and Storm can disjoint a lot of these stuns. So they go for the Shadow Fiend. Alright, there's your mid. So Storm against Shadow. That should be a pretty tough match. You got the right click damage power, and you've got a lot of backup. And they went for Ricky, okay. Surprised they didn't go for PL, but okay. We've got being able to silence Winter Wyvern. I mean, don't count Ricky out of this. I mean, you can hate on him all you want, but he may not be like tier 1 picks right now, but he's still a valid pick. I mean, you could use him to silence Darkseer, use him to silence Winter Wyvern before you get the curse in. This is the kind of hero you have when you have rear line support, or rear line carries, such as Jakiro, Winter Wyvern, Phoenix, Sniper. Guys that have to be in the back for at least the first part of the fight, as the fight is going on. Maybe not Phoenix, but you get what I'm saying though. They have to stay back and stay safe. That Ricky's the guy who can close that gap and make that happen, and also silence people before they can do some killer fucking skills. So, all right, let's see if it works. I fooked your mom. I did a match last week, and I'm still working on video editing for. It was a pub match. It was. What was it? This guy named Suck My Ass, and the other guy on the other team, his name was what? With a question mark, and literally I'm working on doing a counter every time I say their names in a team fight. And I did it with a straight face every time, but I did what like what? But I'm working on a counter for that. I might have to do that for this match too, because look at this fucking tag. Jesus, how many characters can you cram? This is literally like you're getting close to the maximum amount for a tweet or a tweet. You're getting pretty close there, dude. I'm just gonna call you Tweet because you're pretty much at max character length for a tweet at this point. All right, so Blade Capsule Corporation. So you're Blade and King Strider on the. All right, so I'll do the standard introductions in a second here. Floundy's gonna get picked off back. I think I seen Floundy on Gyro a few weeks ago. This seems to be one of his go-to guys. And Tugs McBoat, team captain. Oh wow, Stylomax gonna get pounded. Arctic Burn and right clicks galore. Down he goes. First blood down the top rune for H4. They are going to get 1 rune each. They might get some payback here via Charles Barkley. And they got to know. Yep. So they got a little payback there. That was almost 200 gold straight out the gate and a little extra experience versus first blood goal. How much was that? That was almost even. Almost even, actually. They only went down 100 gold. Alright, so a solo off lane. So let's get some introductions out of the way here. For Spacejam, you have Charles Barkley and Ricky. It's going to be a dual lane with Mr. Stylomax. I think I saw him on a Winter Wyvern before. He's going to go up against a Winter Wyvern on Report Tugs. That's Gobi. That's right, yeah. And Mr. Barkley getting pushed out of the lane before his regen can kick in. It's a good choice. Give him something to think about, but he does have enough. He's got some tango action to keep him sustained in the early game. And let me go ahead and whoop. Let me get this out of the way. Casting with my window open like an idiot. Alright. So anyway, we got Charles Barkley and Stylomax up top on the Ricky and Earthshaker respectively. Guys, stop fighting so I can give you your proper introductions. Anyways, Rowan, Ion Shell against King Strider, almost took him out. Might be able to get second blood right here. Nope, not quite enough. Right click plus the Ion Shell. Rowan's going to get second blood. And there he is on the Darkseer. Going to take out Mr. Blade on the Earthshaker. And King Strider down bottom on the Wraith King. And I fooked your yeah, your name is Tweet. And Tweet versus Tugs. He's going to be pushing the lane up a little bit more. And meanwhile, on H4, we've got Floundy on the Gyro, Tugs in the mid on the Shadow Fiend, Rowan on the Darkseer down bottom, who's just picked up a kill. And Finway on the Spirit Breaker is going to be rotating top real quick. Doesn't have his actual bash. He's just going to be able to get that initial real quick. That might be enough though. Arctic Burn is going to start pounding him. And finally go beyond the Winter Wyvern. Might be able to finish the job with one last right click under the tower. They get 3 kills right off the bat. Ballsy move. Ballsy. King Strider rotating out, getting some heals. And looks like it's not going to be much of an issue with Rowan mainly securing that kill. It's going to be a little more intimidating for them to go on him, especially with a hard carry Wraith. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that a lot of times you'll see a Darkseer off lane and he'll get pushed up, and a lot of times he'll be out of experience range, but he's doing pretty damn well for himself, so he's fine. And Charles getting pushed up by the Rocket Barrage. Creeps took a little bit of that, but no, not just basically shrugging it off. He'll be fine. You know, we got a Finway doing a really good job stacking for Tugsy here. He's just going to rotate when he can. He just needs another level. That's really all he needs. He's got to be thinking of himself, at least in that respect. Because, I mean, just getting that, it's a guaranteed stun. It's a guaranteed knockback. It's a 1.5 second stun in addition to everything else, plus the chance at other stuns. I mean, for a few more creeps of experience. Just something I think shouldn't be ignored even at level 1. Alright, Fisher down bottom. Floundy coming in. Do they have sentries yet? Nope. It's going to give Barkley a little more room here. Stylomax bouncing a cask off of Floundy. He's going to get healed back up. Hitting the 4-minute mark. What are the next rune's going to be? Well, Rowan getting plenty of last hits for himself. Tug's taking the lead a little bit. He's up by about 6 last hits up top, or last hits in the middle rather. Meanwhile, Tweet's not too bad. He's still holding his own. They both have bottles. Double damage with 44 bonus damage right now. gonna hurt. And meanwhile, they're getting too deep already. Was that a dust or was that just a straight up sentry? No, he's gonna get invis just in time. And yeah, that. Oh, oof, Jesus Christ! The Splinter Blast almost took him out alone. But yeah, that was close. The bash would have been helpful. Oh, they popped the sentry right down there under the tower, just out of range. Nope, they see it. Down it goes. Oh my! Oh, they're gonna get a. Like, they getting a missile lock on him in time? Oh, that was close. So that, finally they did a dive that came up empty. Finway still needs to get that level. Got Dust now on the way. There's so much shit going on, it's going crazy. This fucking double damage gets popped. He's going to use it for farm. Tugs is really starting to take off here. Last hits. Tweet is going to take over the lane for a bit. And okay, Finway is going to rotate to the mid, get some experience, at least get level 2, maybe level 3. Would not hurt him at all. Not at all. And getting the extra speed, I mean, just 1 point in everything up to, you know, before the ultimate. Not, I mean, that's been super beneficial. Extreme value. And things have calmed down a little bit now. Lane's been pushed out down bottom. Rowan's gotten pushed back a little bit. Some fissures and some stuns. Give him, yeah, if he gets too... Ooh, he's a little low. Using that soul ring constantly with no more regen, at least for the moment. If he gets... I mean, one stun leads to another in this case. And he knows it, so he's hanging back. So now he's not going to get experience for his push. So he's going to fall behind in that respect a little bit. Whoa, Floundy almost died. Sweet Jesus. That cask bouncing like crazy. And that's actually going to give Charles really taking a chance here. There's another sentry. They don't know about it. They don't know about it. And 3 creeps here, no problem. Playing it safe. Good choice. Because here comes a rotation. Do they see this? No, not a chance in hell. They know they're missing. They've got to know stuff's missing by now. Charles being really aggressive on the farm here. Really aggressive. Got to be thinking about some more regen at this point. Death's getting dangerously low. And here we go, popping around the backside. Finway charging behind the tower. Sees Tweet. He's going to be diving behind 2 towers, though. He's going to get static. He's just out of range of both towers. Now he's going to get hit by the tier 2. 17% hits once. Oh, just barely. Yeah, this is where the level advantage starts falling behind. And they pick up first blood, courtesy of the tower. And a level 2 Finway. First blood for Tweet. Meanwhile, Floundy picks up a little bit of mana for backup. He doesn't have a follow-up stun. He's pure farm build. And immediately Finway respawning and charging, at least to get out there. Charging towards the bottom there, towards the top. Here comes Rowan, up to 6. He's up to 8. Shot. Last time I saw him, he was 6. He's got his mana. Okay, now he can get more mana without sacrificing his health as much. Pushing that lane up. It's still in good shape though. That they can just basically pushing the farm to, you know, right up to their doorstep for 2 melees without having to worry about too much harass. And they've got the lifesteal, so that lane is just doing dandy. That lane is sustained. If Finway does pick up level 3, that empowering haste, I mean, that'd be great. You know, just picking up a little bit, you know, that's an AoE. That'd be great for not only getting in, doing more damage, but also his allies getting out in a jam. So much value there. Charles, not quite level 6. A little early to be doing this. A little premature. Meanwhile, Tweet just took a massive raise to the face. Still got about a third of his health. About a quarter, roughly. IR can't fraction. Went to Collinsville High in Illinois. Okay, so... Ooh, Mr. Barkley picks up the double damage. But he's still not 6 yet. He needs it. Might be able to pull this off without it, though. He knows that that rune just got snagged by an invis guy, most likely Ricky, and Rowan's going to go down. Backstab. He's going to... Oh, raise. Ouch, 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 ouch. 1, 2, down. Okay, the invis is going to kick in, and they don't kill him in time because he's doing it too early. You're doing this without your blink strike. How many more creeps does it take to... I mean, this is a massive difference. Yeah, you're really biting yourself in the ass doing this without the... without level 6. Premature is the word. Meanwhile, Mr. Report Tugs, Gobi, pushing out the lane. Almost got 6 himself. Oh, I just casted a match where some serious snowball happened because Noobs Ass Noobs against Worthful Nuts, and Noobs Ass Noobs' supports were several of them were constantly forced into team fights before level 6, and it really bit him in the ass, and things got really out of control for him. Great game, great fight, but it really made the mid game hard for him. And H4 resetting, runes up in about 10 seconds. Charles Rook going back up to the top lane, picking up his level 6. Now we got Rowan rotating to the top. Now, dealing with Ion Shell, though, I mean, you better be able to burst him down quick, because that's some strong, sustained damage. Now, Blade's not going to be able to help much in this fight. This is going to be a 4-on-1. Easy kill. And again, we're doing fights without ults. They know it. They know it. They dive. They take advantage. It's all about getting that level 6 before these big team fights happen. So critical on so many heroes. Meanwhile, Double Ion Shell is going to take out 2. Oh man, like I was saying, Double Ion Shell versus burst damage versus sustained. That is a double max Ion Shell, 180 magic damage per second. Takes out 2 heroes, so that's 9-1. They have a good chance to come back here, but you gotta change your game plan up, and quick. You got a 7,500 gold advantage. It's almost 1,000 gold per minute, almost. All right, so what do we got here? Let's take a look at some items here. Last hits, that's pretty much out of the way. Tweet, yeah, okay, so almost no farm going to King Strider. Almost none whatsoever. They got decent experience, okay, yeah, he's out of there. Okay, just barely. All 5 reporting to middle, except for, okay, 4 middle, Rowan up top. First stone going to be drawn by H4 at 11 minutes. Mid tower going down. And we still don't have a... That was a second attempt. This Starkseer's picked up, what, 5 kills now? 4 kills? So, yeah, his Ion Shell is so strong. That was either a single or a double Ion Shell. Where in this Ricky, actually, Charles, I don't know if he, yeah, it looks like he had Stylomax's help that time. And they're rotating top. Big damage. Tugs moving around. Almost got a BKB done at 12 minutes. Got about 850-ish gold to go and change. Fortunately, on the bright side, we do have Arcane done for their Earthshaker. King Strider does have his 6 now, and he's got a little bit of room to farm for a bit. It's going to cost him their top tower. Unfortunately, Stylomax is going to get dove on quick. I am very surprised they didn't just dive on him there. At least 1 value point. The missile couldn't hurt at this point. It's 2-on-4, 2-on-5 if they want to dive, and they just kind of gave his position. Gave his position away. Charles rotating around the backside, but not much he can offer. He doesn't have his diffusal or anything. He doesn't even have boots. So this call down is going to take all 3 of them out, basically. Charles might be able to take a kill with him. Nope, down he goes. There's just too much tank. Not only that, you got a Winter Wyvern back, and you up the Curse got 2. And this is 13-1. On the right side, hey, Spacejam, you got a kill. You did better than than I did captaining floor slots. So there you go. You beat the team that shut out my team. So there you go. Rather, you beat... Well, you know what I'm getting at. Whatever. So a double push. This might be 2 tier 2 towers at the same time. They might be able to get Rowan. But this backup is so close by. Normally I would really not suggest doing this, pushing so deep, but they've got such a snowball advantage. I mean, poor Ricky doesn't even have boots. I mean, I was really going to say go for PL or something at this point, but yeah, I don't think he's not able to do the role he wants to, mainly because he went for those fights before even getting his blink straight charges, and he could have had some more kills, and it started to snowball against him. So although Tug's getting caught out alone here. Meanwhile, Finway, yeah, they catch Tug, but he's going to moonwalk away. BKB not here yet. He is going to get out scot-free. I mean, the whole team trying to kill one guy still didn't work. He's not even really, he wasn't even, I'm pretty sure he didn't even have his treads on strength there. Meanwhile, Blade, did they see him? I don't know if they saw him. Ooh, man. Good hiding spot. I wonder if he thinks did he think that we think that he think that we saw him, or something. And Finway, wow, being very brave. Very, very brave. Devin in here still doesn't have Nether Strike. Might bite him in the ass later, but the rest of the team's so far ahead. Now they're rotating in. They got 2 caught here, but the rest of H4 is closing in. Nice Echo Slam's going to catch 2. Floundy is in trouble. He's going to get, nope, not going to get healed up in time. That's actually, they're going to take out Floundy, but not before the curse turns it around and wipes out the rest of the team on that gank attempt. And Tweet coming in might be able to take out Gobi, but yeah, the rest of the team just Nether Strike. He picked up Nether Strike after that fight, and there goes. So they did pick off a nice snipe from the backside there by Stylomax. But unfortunately, looks like he is also going to drop. If he can get the 17%, no, they got a surge and everything. There's no way he's going to survive that. And here comes Echo. Nope, Echo Slam's already down. Fisher trying to get some more stun combos. Relying on that tower damage is just too much. Rowan is just too fed though. Well, you got a Blink Dagger now. He's going for mobility over Mechanism tank. He can pretty much have a mech though. You have a mech and 300 gold change if he wants it right now. Floundy unfortunately getting none of that farm in that fight. That's all the tier 2s at 15 minutes. So if you're Spacejam at this point, what do? I mean, you have to pretty much move as 5 at this point. Your main tank's ult is down, so at this point you have to just hopefully spread out and get some kills. I mean, it's really not looking good at all. I mean, you hope that H4 continue to be aggressive and just try some high ground defense, and maybe try a smoke gank. But I mean, you're going to lose any vision you might have had. You're probably going to lose it very soon, and with very little chance of getting it back up. And they're basically they're time sharing the Spacejam jungle right now to other teams if they want to get in on this farm. This might be the one opportunity they have. And they're going to go for it too. He's going to do a defensive call down. He's going to dodge the rocket barrage just in time. Can we get another stun to follow up? Does he have a BKB? No, he doesn't. Oh, Jesus Christ, so close. Death Ward, come on. Yes, just barely. It took everything they had, but they got him. That kill was only worth... What? How can that kill only be worth 200 gold? No, that's a huge change. They picked up... That's obviously wrong. That was a... almost 15. That was about a 1,400 gold swing. That was way more than that thing's letting on. I mean, of course, you have to do that about 10 more times before you break even. But you know, that's one. There you go. That's one. I had just realized you can actually look at the chat channels in game with this stuff now. That's pretty sweet. There are some benefits to Reborn. You just gotta get the damn kinks ironed out. I feel better with these seeing that even the pro level casters and players are dealing with the exact same bullshit problems we are. I mean, literally watching a Beyond the Summit with 30,000 plus players on a stream, and their client just shuts off, just like any other player. And I don't like seeing that happen to them, but it's nice to know that it doesn't just happen to anybody. It happens to everybody. Everybody suffers. At 18 minutes, new run coming up for Roche. Is it going to be DD? It always seems to be DD about this time. Nope, it's regen. And Charles actually managed to get a little bit of push up to this tower. They're not going to take it out before Roche goes down, but at least feeling good about that. At least feeling good about a little bit of lane action. Rowan will probably not... Yeah, Rowan can easily... I mean, even if he gets caught, he can surge his way out. Oh man, Charles, what are you doing, buddy? Sentry and Dust. There's no point in even going in there. He's nowhere near... I mean, I guess he was just patrolling around. Didn't expect him to be in Roche. He didn't have the vision for it. To him, it was just moving around, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hey, they were Roshan, and they're all there. And they dropped sentries. So all that farm and push that he just got going up there just pretty much got wasted. And Echo Slam trying to buy some time. Might be able to take Finway with him in a Dying Grass, but no, saved again by Gobi. Gobi is pretty much the MVP, but the draft is really what did him in. Just to having the Winter Wyvern there to save him so many times. Gobi's had a lot of good saves, but I mean, honestly, this team overall has just done really well. I don't really. I mean, I want to give Gobi the MVP for all the saves, but I mean, it's okay. Fuck it, Gobi, you got the MVP for all the saves. I'm fucking I'm biased to healers, so and the hard 5. So fuck it. There you go, buddy. So, but it was a really good counter draft. I mean, there's a lot of physical damage on their team with Ricky and Wraith King. But it's just with the snowball, it's so easy for them. I mean, I want to say that here's the thing. I want to give them MVP, and they're coming in, diving in the pit, crossing it with no problems at all. Nether Strike gets canceled. Fisher will just make him. Give them pause. And speaking of pause, I think, yeah, sorry, that would be my cat that's hungry, moving the camera around. One of my cats. Is he really going for this? Diving on Finway. Is he not gonna be able to get out from that? And you're still only above. Oh, this is a YOLO dive right here. They get, complete YOLO dive. They get Finway, but they're down. Go 2. They dust out Charles. He's going to go down next, and that's 3 for 1. It's a YOLO dive at this point. I mean, they know they're pretty much boned. They've got Aegis and all kinds of things to contend with. At this point, they're just having fun. And can you blame them when you've got that much to deal with at 20 minutes? It's literally 1,000 gold per minute game. So at this point, I'd just be having fun too. Be like, hey, we got one. Defensive Fisher, nice hit, takes 3.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm just buying time, just baiting him out there, really, baiting him into another Fisher. Nice job. Blindy's actually going to go down on that one. Nope, vacuumed in. Nice vacuum right there. Vacuum 4 into a wall. Take 3 go down. Charles Barkley going to go next, but no, they did take out. I'm just literally trying to look on the bright side of life here. The bright side of death. They did take Floundy with them. But yeah, there goes the first set of racks. 21 minutes. Now if you get all 3 racks in 30 minutes, you get the free pizza.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
30 minutes or less, so your pizza's free. Actually taking a little longer than I thought. Here we go, diving in with a Death Ward. Rowan's just going to surge himself out of there. Glimmer Cape, nope. He's going to reappear before that happens. Finway's back with another strike on Stylomax. And down he goes to the Ion Shell and everything else. Maledict and all the other fun shenanigans that H4 had to throw at him. You know, I'm really disappointed you guys didn't pick Sniper, though. Really, I'm absolutely just I don't know if I can continue casting this, really. You didn't even, like, nobody even banned him. What other fun luxury items can we sink our teeth into? Soon to be a Daedalus. A Daedalus on Tuggy. Mask of Madness soon on Finway's. I wouldn't call that a luxury, but given how rough of a start he had playing the hard 5, I'd call that a luxury. 2 Blink Daggers. Glimmer Cape. Probably soon to be Greaves for Rowan. Making him even harder to kill. Yep, there's the Greaves recipe. It's on the way out. And you got gold to spare. How about buybacks? Let's throw in some, just for good measure, let's throw in some buybacks. 3 for H4. 3 on top of all the items. But you know, picking up an Orchid, we might be able to see a little bit of Genki action. They are really spread out here. A couple of them are showing themselves in the lane spread out. 2 in the jungle. Can we get some wards out? Are they even in the point, like, do they even care at this point of like, hey, let's keep playing the actual game? So we're warding up here. I think they, nah, I think you might have gotten away with that one. It was nighttime too. Just turned to daytime. That was a dawn like dawn, sunrise. Right there. Now they're going to see all of this. They're seeing all of these shenanigans. But someone up top? Nope, just regrouping. Just regrouping. Yep, soon to be a defusal. In, I don't know, maybe if you can get 5 minutes, a good farm, yeah, but probably not going to happen because here they come down the middle lane. Defensive Fisher just trying to stall for time. Charles wrapping around the side. Blinking out. They might be reconsidering this. Be really easy to just come down the bottom if they want to. Just wrap around through the bottom. Not have to worry about tower, but at this point they're pretty decently fed to deal with the tier 3. Wouldn't be that much of a threat. And okay, here we go. Collision, head first. Down goes Blade. Can't get it. Oh, he does get an Echo Slam right before he dies. And then a vacuum into the wall. Gets 3 and takes out 2. And there goes, yep. There goes King Strider before he even really take 2 steps. And another strike solo kill on tweet for Fenway. And Charles Barkley's like, you know what, I'll just join you guys. I'll join you guys in the barrel. And that should be GG right there.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Megas before 30 minutes or your pizza's free. Well, 2 are up, bouncing stuns back and forth, just trying to buy time, but they're really just delaying the inevitable at this point. E-Blade has arrived and just instantly just destroys those 2. Just destroys them. And there goes Range Rex and Melee Rex. They're just trying to get a troll kill at this point. Maybe pick off a support or something, but I mean, you've got one support that can heal the other.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen. The Dire now have mega creeps.
Wow, we could pretty much 3-shot the Storm Spirit. Tweet goes down. Another death. Never, just barely got his level 2 ult, but he never even got. He's still in his level 1 ult cooldown.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like, we will not call G. That's basically Spacejam is like, we will not call GG while at least one of us is alive. Okay, we're all dead. And that's it. H4 take the win with a almost 7-to-1 kill ratio. This is a fairly quick match to cast. So thanks for being patient with me, guys. I have many more matches to cast. I guess the saving grace of this match is that I have more time to cast other matches. So alright. H4 continue to swing like the sledgehammer they are right now. I've yet to see them go against a lot of the other sledgehammer teams, though. I'm really excited for next week when we see more of more head-on collisions between like the Canadians, Worthful Nuts, H4, and a couple other teams off top that I can't remember off the top of my head. But all right, we got more matches to do, so let's just stop this one and start the next one. We'll see you on that one.